Okay, hey guys, I'm working on, basically working on my spring fever problems. What I'm really doing is I'm working on what's called winter sowing, and I decided to try this method even though I'm in Florida, and I can start my seeds super early here, but I want to get them started, and I don't have my new garden beds ready or my 5-gallon buckets that I might be planting my tomatoes in. We're just not ready to put this stuff in the ground. And I'm wanting to grow heirloom tomatoes this year. So this is what I'm doing. I participated, before I hurt my back, I was heavily participating in a seed swap group. And I got a tremendous amount of tomato seeds and pepper seeds and all other kinds of seeds. So I'm working on trying to see if I can get those seeds to sprout. Most of them are from 2015, the crop year of 2015. So my first experiment is the Black Krim and Amish paste tomatoes. So those are the two I've started. And basically what I've done is I've cut my jugs right where you see this Lowe's tape. There's a slice in the jug. Filled it with good composted soil. Then I also watered it real heavy. And now I've left it sit for a little while. So I re-watered everything this morning. And I should say this afternoon because it's later in the day. And basically what's going on here is I put 9 seeds in each container. This is the Amish paste. And I put the year of the seeds of 2015. And then on the tape, I put when I planted the seeds. And then the only other step I have to do is carry this over to the solar panels. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's so noisy right now. There's a few changes on the homestead, and that's because life is happening, and we can't have Oreo rebred with Pilot, so Pilot had to leave his enclosure. And we're dealing with an unhappy buck right now. But he'll get over it. He's got a partner. He's not alone. So right now, this is my seed start area right here, guys. Let's put this over here. There we go. So basically, solar panels get at least 10 hours of sun a day. So we want these guys to get that amount of sun. So I'm going to line them up. Now, I had an experimental Roma tomato in there, and so far it's done nothing. But it wasn't a seed from anybody's seed saving. It was a seed from a Roma tomato in the grocery store. So it might not do anything. But basically that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just getting some tomato seeds started. And we've decided we're going to do raised garden beds in here. This is going to be my new garden area right through here. As you can see, we're getting a ton of sunlight. And we will probably do a U shape formed with cinder blocks. Right now we're planning on one 8-foot by 4-foot raised bed, and then what I'm going to do is a hugelkultur design, and I will explain that when I get to that project. And we're going to be using all this stuff, the bark there, the sticks here, the hay, and then we're going to top it off with really good composted soil from the garden. And that's a project hopefully I'll start within the next week. That's the goal. They are calling for a lot of rain coming in this coming week, so projects outside are going to be very iffy. But we are going to be working on projects, guys. No doubt about it. We were at Home Depot the other day getting supplies, and we were able to get these for free. They had them sitting out, and we just asked, hey guys, what are you going to do with those? Is there any way we can take them home? And they said, sure, take them. So we brought them home with us. We don't have a project in mind, but with all the projects that are happening here, this will definitely be useful. So basically my goal is to start all my seeds that are best started ahead of time. Tomatoes, collards, mustard greens, broccoli, cabbage. I'm going to be trying to start all my seeds of this with the new method. So that is the goal. And I'll have to do a goat update video. I'm afraid I'm overwhelming everybody with the goats. But everybody's doing great. And I'll post another video, hopefully in a day or two, on the goats. But that's what I'm working on right now. Jim's working on the bathroom. Oh, one other quick thing. You see this, guys? This was an old... I used to have sugar gliders. I rescued sugar gliders for quite a few years. And we had a lot of money tied up in this cage, which I could not resell and recover any of it. Nobody wanted to pay a fair market price for this cage. It's a $500 cage, and I tried to resell it for $200. Nobody would buy it, so guess what? It's going to be my new rabbit cage. And it's a double, it's actually one big cage. It's designed for sugar gliders or small birds. And as you can see, the spacing is about a little more than ½ an inch, I think, on these. I think they had to be ½ inch to keep gliders in. And my daughter gifted us with her old ferret supplies and her rabbit supplies. So we got a feed dish that mounts to the side. We put some bark in there. No bunnies yet, guys. No bunnies. We haven't found what we want yet. Then the tray, that would be the bottom catch tray on this, we have wedged in here, and we're going to secure it so it doesn't shift. So this will be room enough for a breeding buck and a breeding doe for rabbits. We were gifted all my daughter's water bottles. But they all leaked, so we went out and we purchased brand new water bottles, and we're ready to get those set up. And then we're pretty much ready for rabbits. Why did we put it on so close to the house? One, we've never had rabbits before. Two, it's temporary till we get our shed built, and then they're going to go in the shade of the shed behind the house. And three, this is a